Hello. Hello, 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 hello. 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 That's the intro, but I replace every word in the intro with hello. A little ditty for you there. That's the hello intro. Let's play Monster Train. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the intro. We are Stygian today. I don't look. If you requested Stygian, I'm sorry, but I didn't see it. So comment below this video, hey, how'd you miss me asking for Stygian? To which I'll reply, shit. And that'll be the entire interaction. Yeah, anything I have to tell you? I don't think so. It's very late. I have not managed my time well today. I've been doing a lot of homework. And then 4 a.m. rolls around, close up the program, get ready to go to bed, and then go, oh no, Monster Train. And here we are. Oh no, Monster Train. But oh yeah, Monster Train is more like it, right? Hell yeah. I hope you're doing well today as well. It's Saturday, party hard. And yeah, I have nothing else to tell you. Let's begin. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as well. Oh no, there is one more thing I want to mention. I think I talked about this. I don't know if I've talked about this on camera, off camera, on stream. There's some updates coming to the content, hopefully. I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire on stream, so I should have some VODs from that up at some point soon, I hope. And then when the semester ends, which is in 2 weeks, I'm planning on creating a second Monster Train series for modded content. I've seen a lot of requests for playing Dusk's Rebalance mod, and I played some Arcadian myself, and I wouldn't mind doing a series on that. So I'm planning on doing something like that with a second Monster Train series, and then Cranberry and I are going to have the Final Fantasy 13-2 stuff after my semester ends. Maybe that'll happen next week, I'm not 100% certain. And then I'm going to be doing like an indie game, or not an indie game sampler, but like on stream on Mondays, I'm going to play games that devs send me keys for to check out, just to see how they are, and if I think the game is good enough, I'll bring that content over to YouTube from the stream as well. So, lots of stuff coming up, hopefully, as long as I survive the semester's end, which should be done within a week or two. I should know where I stand by the end of next week. So, all of that out of the way, now we can begin. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's begin. Pushback Talos with Tethys. Name a more iconic duo, I'll wait. Shadow Arc is Diligent Seraph, Energy Siphon, Glimmer, Cuddle, Hex. I saw the clan combo and I got very excited, and then I saw Pushback Talos when we have Tethys and I got less excited. It's still good. I think that Stygian Exile Awoken in either combination is probably one of the strongest combos. Rules of Containment is nice. Yeah. I like it more than Infused Mallet anyway. It's like Jackstrips. I've been saying it, and I've been saying it. Like, I have been saying, let me try Conduit. I'm gonna try Conduit here. So, the big idea here, there's 2 reasons that Conduit's good. Conduit's good just generally. Unit draft here is a little scary, but we do need to hit specific units with Conduit. Basically, Conduit is just gonna let us channel, like, every single damage spell into the floors, so we just get to supercharge our sirens is the idea here. That's what I'm going to follow anyway. I should really not take this though. I think we're weak until we get our first unit draft. So we let the Frostbite Relic carry us by clearing the backline. Tethys is going to struggle a little bit, but that's okay. We don't have a great start for Conduit, like we don't have a Crystallis or an Ice Tornado, but ultimately, the plan is just going to be to pick up any high-costed spell. Anything that I can just play, because they become a lot more efficient at 2 or 1 energy, right? And you can focus your upgrades elsewhere as well. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I've wanted to try it ever since I was told to try it again by Wix. And so, it's going to be cool, I hope. Or it's gonna be a quick restart. But like, this isn't a bad start. And I can see how it's strong. The problem is just... So I mentioned that there's two reasons it's good. The first reason is all of the stuff I just said. The second reason is Conduit Tethys doesn't have to be our main carry. It's just going to be a side carry that powers up whatever our incant unit is going to be. And that's going to be very helpful for fighting Talos, is my other hypothesis here. The other reason I wanted to take it. So we're just going to click on Crystallis. And I think that Restoration Detonation is not considered an offensive spell or a damage spell. I wonder if it is. I have no idea. I'm going to take this. Normally I would skip this, but I'm going to take Restoration Detonation because I really want to know if it's a damage spell or not. Well, no, normally I would take Engraft there. Large Stone plus 25 and plus 10. Okay. All I want is a unit that says Incant here that preferably isn't Shark. Oh well. I'll take the Shark, it's fine. We'll play like Shark Siren, ideally. It's Diligent Seraph as well, so keep an eye on that. Sorry, I'm repositioning. That was my desk creaking because I'm moving my legs. I'm going to take plus 25 here. That's gonna be it. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to take the large stone, and I don't really want to take a plus 10 either. Spikes 3 is... It's gonna be damage taken. How much damage is it? It's like... From the trial itself, let's just take a look at the map. Steel shop coming up. I'll take this. It should be fine. Tethys doesn't matter a ton. I'm just going to make the shark very big with root seeds. Yeah. That's it. The rules of containment is doing a lot. Okay, Restoration Detonation. If you told me to take a guess, I would guess that it did not count as a damage spell, and I would have been correct. However, that is a shame. Would have been nice if it was a damage spell. But it's not that surprising to me. One off of Tethys not taking damage here. What a shame. Right, and now I just have to draw... Yeah, so from the trial, I'm going to take 6. 6 damage for the trial is fine. This guy does really low damage output, so the shark at 80 health should handle this no problem. And so the trial should end up being worth to us here. I think so. Probably should have Crystallis down here. Trial is worth it, yeah. The other way to defeat him is, the other way to defeat 4-2 if it's not do a lot of damage is just have a ton of health. You pick one or the other, I feel like. Above 60 health or 60 attack and you crush it. I'll take Crypt Builder. It's gonna be pretty good here. I should take Razor Sharp Edge. It's a good card. Now just give me one of the 2 Sirens here and we are... I think one of 2 Sirens and we just win the game, basically. Multi-strike plus 25 plus 10. Yeah, if we get a Siren here, it's just over. Insane. Sorry, Hot Shark, but I gotta take the multi-strike. It wasn't even a question. Even the Hot Shark there is nothing I would like more than this Siren. So... I think... The other plus 25 is fine. I was thinking about maybe trying to hold out for Incant Armor, but I'll just put it on the Siren. We'll look for Multi-Strike or Incant Armor for her. Purge a unit, purge a spell. I will send you... Take... So I'm going to give Energy Siphon here. Cost reduction on a spell doesn't matter because of the Conduit. So with that in mind, Energy Siphon is good because I'm fine to play it if I get the money, and I'm fine to pass it if I get the Pyre Health option. And if we get the cost down, who cares? The cost down Spreading Spores one, I should say, because the gold one also comes with a cost down, but that one's mainly the gold. Alright, now pushback Talos. Gross, first of all. Very gross. But since our main carry isn't Tethys, it's not so bad. I want to play... I mean, I want to play top 4, but I can't. I could, like, root seeds Talos and give her the 2 extra attacks to, like, kill the train steward off. That seems awful. So let's talk about Talos a little bit here, because there's a few rules about Talos that last time Pushback Talos was on, someone asked a question in the comments about her, and I did a little discussion about boss AI. So there's effectively there are 5 rounds before Talos enters Relentless. So Talos will move 4 times, and she will strike a total of 5 times. The first strike is on this floor. We know that for sure. The next thing we know is that the movement that she's going to do is going to be one of these 2 floors. So, assume it's mid-floor, right? That's the second move. The third move then can choose between top and bottom floor. So she can move to top floor. If she moves to top floor, I'm pretty sure she has to move to bottom floor, and then she, in her last round, can move between one of these 2. Or is that it? That would be it, right? Because she only moves 4 times, I believe. This is probably coming across as a lot of nonsense, because it really is. Effectively, you have to look at Talos as... And learning, you know, to use something in discrete structures, it's kind of like you know, calling it like a state machine, I guess, is maybe incorrect, but it's similar in just that we can use this knowledge to start to construct an idea of the branching paths of what she does on this combat. All of this is to tell you that effectively, if I were to branch out all of the paths, it just comes down to guessing, which is why I hate Pushback Talos as a boss. This comes down to guessing what she's going to do. I believe that Talos should have to come to this floor twice, though. So if I were to play units here, we can reasonably expect Talos to hit this floor twice. That's the first piece I want to tell you. There's a small chance, I've never seen it. Actually, maybe I've seen it, I'm not 100% certain. But there's a chance that Talos can hit this floor 3 times as well. She could go top, middle, top, bottom, top is what I'm thinking. Because top turn 1, middle turn 2, top turn 3. I think she could do that as well. But, which is why this isn't a for sure thing, basically. Because what I'm gonna do here, after all of this talking, I've sat here and I've talked about Talos for a very long time, but Pushback Talos is a boss that I believe is worth the discussion, because if you can understand and get a decent grasp on what this Talos does, it can help you not lose a lot of runs in the future. So, you know, ultimately we're gonna play it like this. The idea here is very simple. Talos should only visit this floor twice, so the next time Talos comes up here, I will just have a shark in front, and then Tethys will die, but we'll get the conduit value. Actually, putting the shark in front might be bad. We'll see. We'll see. Because I need the shark in front of the siren. I don't think it matters a ton, but... Right, so Talos comes down here. Now, on the next turn, Talos should, if she's following normal... like normal combat protocols, Talos should go mid-floor next time. Should. Now, there's another piece to this. God, this is I fucking hate this Talos, man. Because now that we're in this position, if I put the shark on the middle floor, in the middle, he's probably going to get pushed to the back. If I put him to the front, he definitely gets pushed to the back. So I think I put him at the back, and what should happen is Talos should move to the top floor with this group if she's going to follow the expected outcomes here. With that in mind, we want to position in a way so that this floor's damage goes through, killing Tethys, followed by Talos pushing the siren to the back. That's what we should plan for, because I think that's the only way to survive this. Oh, God. So I think we do this. It's not easy. It's really not easy. And if she goes top floor, we're just fucked. But we're not fucked, I guess. But she should go mid 4 here. Yeah, okay. And then on the next turn, now there's it's usually fine from this position moving forward, but we do lose our Tethys here. I messed this up, I think. I could never save Tethys here, but I could have killed the Forged Disciple, so it actually doesn't matter. Yeah, the whole plan to get around pushback Talos here was to create a floor that would kill Talos without Tethys' help. Now she should go top 4 here. Yeah. And now, from this point on, Talos cannot visit this floor again. She only has one more move, she's going to move to an empty floor. This is the end of the combat. We have done it. You have suffered through me discussing Talos for like 5 straight minutes. And the reward is a sweet, sweet victory. We did it. We made it to the other side. Put the Cuddle Hex in the back here. Yeah, fine. But like, Pushback Talos really is a boss where you have to talk out every single possible outcome of the rounds so that you can figure out if you're gonna fuck yourself by positioning or not. So we can use this as an example, by the way. She started on top floor, moved bottom floor, moved middle floor, moved top floor, returned to bottom floor. I would say that this is a standard expected outcome where Talos picks 2 floors and visits them twice and 1 floor once. This is what I would call a standard pushback Talos combat. The problem is they're not all standard, and if you're in a position where she's on a floor and you don't want to play on that floor, you're just playing a straight up 50-50 if you have an important unit you need to keep alive, which doesn't feel great. I'll just say it. I don't think that being put into a position where your entire run comes down to a coin flip of if Talos hits middle floor twice, you lose, and your backline dies and you lose. I don't think that that's exactly good or healthy or fun, but you know what? I don't make the game. Pushback Talos, fine. It's just like a challenge. It's a challenge that you have to think about a lot to overcome, but mostly the talking I did is for your benefit in case you're struggling with Pushback Talos in any way. I think she's, without a doubt, hands down the hardest boss in the game. For the time that you face her, you have 2 floors to figure out how you're going to survive Pushback Talos. That's not a lot of time. I do not want any of these cards. You can make a case for Wildwood Tome, but I don't think it's great here. I am going to skip this. Nameless Siren is a little better than Siren of the Sea, but I can't afford her. Like, we already have the multi-strike, it's fine. We can skip. This is a draw for sure. Tethys makes the whole deck free except for Root Seeds, but that's fine. We'll probably do draw energy for the Root Seeds, because double draw with a Root Seed setup like this is usually not worth. So I can just put damage upgrades on these spells if I'm going all the way on Conduit. Go to the right here. I think it's worth. Grab like a +10 on Crit Builder, a +10 on Crystallis. I don't have to give it a -1, we just want to give non-combat spells -1s here so that they become free. Yeah, like Root Seeds is worth it here. And I'll go +20 and consume on a Frozen Lance here. Okay. We do need to create a better backline plan, but it's just going to come through spells, I'm pretty sure. I'm most likely just going to +10 Glimmer at some point. I'm going to skip this. I'm not even going to take Shattered Shell, even though I said I need backline. I'm going all the way on Conduit. I want to see how it feels to go all the way. Level 3 Conduit feels like kind of a waste to me, so I'm probably just going to go 2. I shouldn't take this trial. The Light Harnesser combat is going to be a little concerning, so I'm going to play it cool. At long last, the Conduit Tethys run of my dreams. And I don't have to sit here and talk to you for 15 minutes about how to set up on this combat. How insane. You know, I mean, just on this first round, getting that spell for free, getting that Crystallis out for free. Pretty nice, I will say. Now the problem is I don't have enough spells to make value out of this right now, it feels like. this is the next step. There's 2 hurdles to overcome. I need more damage spells, although this is a unique situation where I'm playing bottom floor because of the combat. But it would be nice to get a few more damage spells in this, basically, is what I'm thinking. And also maybe remove some stewards if you could. If you don't mind. Remove a train steward or 2, perhaps. I should be buffing Tethys at this point to try and push through this floor. He'll die from train stewards, we're fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. We don't have to like perfect this combat and kill them very cleanly. Just gotta survive. Yeah, wow, that's a lot of incants already. What the hell? Imagine if we pick up double incant on this run or something crazy like that too. That'd be cool. I mean shit, this floor is pretty close to killing Seraph. Obviously not quite, but it's a little early to be talking about killing Seraph, of course, as well, but that floor does a lot of damage. That's a strong looking floor already. I'll skip that. I want damage spells only here. Pyrogro's okay. We have the root seeds, we're gonna maybe... I mean, Pyrogrow just lets us take double draw. There's not really a big downside to it here. Oh yeah, what's it gonna be? Oh no. We got the worst one. It's always the worst upgrade. Spreading energy siphon, that sounds... I mean, actually it doesn't sound that bad, to be fair. Oh, hey. Wow. Yeah, we win. Okay. You can go now. I'll take this one to the end if you wanna stick around, but yeah, we're done here. So if you're just listening, I know I often forget, but I will remember to tell you. I just got Founding Seal. Double incants. We're done here. The run is over. Like that relic is the nuts. That relic is out of control. I'm gonna remove all 4 train stewards right before 4 or 5 because I'm not afraid in any way. Yeah, double incant seems like it's gonna be a good pickup here, though. Like, I'm pretty sure that this plan of Conduit Tethys with 2x incanting is gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be close, I guess. Maybe something's gonna go wrong here, you never know. It's possible something could go against us here. We're gonna want to play the highest floor away from the enemies now, moving forward. The only thing I have to look out for, if you want to be serious about this one, I have to not disrespect Diligent Seraph and die. That's all. I gotta make sure that I have enough spells that I can get my incants out and also consume. So from here onwards, I'm just going to take spells regardless of if they're good or not for us. Yeah, we're just gonna start clicking on spells actually. Anything that says consume is just gonna be an auto take, so that we can beat this guy. I'll probably fish for some relics here actually, because I would like to find the relic, the sting relic. What's it called? Thorn fruit, I believe, is the name. I would like to find thorn fruit here. Okay, I'm also gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna go to Super Ultra for the rest of this run. I know most people... it's actually an interesting one. Some people prefer Super Ultra, some people don't. I don't like Super Ultra all that much, so I don't play with Super Ultra on as my main, like for the most part. But when it's like, when it's crazy incant triggers like this, I can't sit through these animations. It feels like so much wasted time. I don't like watching the combats on Super Ultra, really. It doesn't feel right. Although boss combats, of course, put him to Super Ultra. Yeah, this floor kills Seraph. So all we have to do is get to Seraph and make this floor, and we'll win. That floor kills Seraph for sure. It is Diligent Seraph though, so we gotta respect. Yeah, so like I'm gonna start clicking on cards like Ice Storm here for sure. Ice Storm is really good here though. It's just free. Oh man, I don't want to take either of these. I'll skip it. I need to take spells, but I don't want to take bad spells. Oh wait, Energy Siphon is... Wait a minute, the Spreading Energy Siphon on Diligent Seraph. This is like... fine. Wait a minute, that's really good. Hold on. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna grab the steel shop here. I wanna find incant armor 2. I'll look for it. I'll fish. Okay, second multi-strike works too. That's also good here. Now, removing spells is a little dangerous. Cuddle Hex is a dead card. I can't play him. So I'm gonna get rid of him. And I'm gonna get rid of the non-upgraded... No, Glimmer's free. I shouldn't do that. I'll get rid of... I might get rid of Restoration Detonation here. I think it's a little worse. Yeah, get rid of Restoration Detonation here. Alright, I need to click on like 3 or 4 more spells and then we're fine. Shadow Arcus, so I'll play bottom floor. We should also, we want to find holdover for the Glimmer, so that I can clear backline on Blinding Shard. Huh. Okay, so we'll play mid floor here and it's okay. Ice Storm can hit Arcus. Yeah, I should just kill him with Talos down here. Avoid the curse. Okay. Alright, look at the incants. Holy moly. That's nuts. I don't even lose anything for the curse boys going through. Because everything's free anyway, so the curses don't matter. It hurts the draw, but like... Yeah, this is pretty good. So I can tell you now that we're here, we can talk about Energy Siphon I don't want to play. I'm going to hold it just for Diligent Seraph. I don't want to be spreading Energy Siphons though, because they're hard to play for incant. In the past, I was very negative about Conduit Tethys. For a very good reason. I was playing it wrong. You just play it with incant units. Now, here's the thing. This is the important piece that I feel like I wanna point out. This run would have won with the other Tethyses too. That's the piece that like the other side of this is just like Conduit Tethys is nice and it's applying a little bit of a benefit and it lets you get some pretty wild numbers out, but this one would also win with a different Tethys. And it's not just like, oh, well, Founding Seal is doing all the heavy lifting, right? If I had Spell Weakness Tethys, we would be in a similar position. So I don't really... Like, the big piece of it, the thing to keep in mind, is that this clan is fucking nuts. Stygian is so good. Like, easily, it's not close, this is the best clan. Their units are so good that you can play a champion like Conduit Tethys that doesn't do anything because you're never gonna draft a dead unit. Every unit can synergize with this Conduit Tethys. Except for like Shark and Cold Kalia. Hot Shark, that is. I do not want any of these. Although I should pick one. I should take Wildwood Tome. Yeah. Wildwood Tome is like a very minor benefit, but I need to take something for Diligent Seraph. I have Pyrogrow. I'm just gonna take the draw. I'm not hitting the draw cap, so it's fine. I wanna go Trinkets. I wanna see if we can find Thorn Fruit to really make this run a cakewalk. Hell's Banners is nice, but I shouldn't need it. I'll take Boon. No Thorn Fruit, it's okay. Yeah, Strike Apply Spell Weakness doesn't matter. I'll just go all the way on Conduit. We just do it for the stats here. Very interesting. Spike's 5. I respect Spike's 5 enough to not do it. I am maybe in trouble if I don't see holdover, because I don't do backline at all in this run. That's the one thing to keep in mind. Backline is an unanswered mess. Could be glimmering the bottom floor, but I mean I should be glimmering the bottom floor, I guess I should say. Stacking is fine as well though, I think. If I get crazy lucky, I can kill the collector here. Yeah. No harm done, really. It's fine. You live at 2, so I want to play Frozen Lance first. I guess it doesn't matter because he'd get pushed to the back anyway. It doesn't really matter. Oh, the Wiltwings die, that's right. That is pretty good. Man, Rules of Containment's pretty nice. Rules of Containment is better specifically on combats with Wiltwings. It's better than... what's the other option? Not Rules of Containment, but Jackstraps. Because the Extinguish happens on this floor instead of on the top floor. We save a little health. Also, in the future, I should quick Siren of the Sea. Yes. I guess my backline plan is just going to end up being I draw a card that kills backline. Just get rid of that. I don't know, this one's very weird. I think I'm probably over-respecting Diligent Seraph here, but I've had runs that felt like easy wins like this fall apart at Diligent Seraph, so, you know. If you can think of a run, I can think of a way I can lose it, is mostly what my takeaway here is. I really like, I don't like these spells. Even for Diligent Seraph, I don't like taking Drain. Preserve Thorns, okay, good. That's really good for us. Okay, Preserve Thorns and I think we win it, actually. Go left for the magic shot. Okay. Okay. These aren't good. I will roll this. Okay, worthless. I'm not going to remove any spells. I think that we're fine on removals. I don't want to remove any more cards against Seraph the Diligent. Cost reduction also doesn't matter that much, but I may as well take it unlike Preserve Thorns. Double stack? Yeah, nothing. Plus 10. I can give the other Glimmer plus 10, it's fine. I know I could also give it to Ice Storm, but I don't care about Ice Storm. I took it just to kill it. Basically the only reason. Okay. Feels wrong to not remove a card here, but I think it's the way to go. Frozen Lance is a good card, so, you know. Against non-Diligent Seraph, I would remove some more cards, though, for sure. I was gonna talk more about enemy or boss AI when we got to Seraph, but Seraph the Consume doesn't actually have any boss AI to talk about. I'm gonna play top 4. I will burn Root Seeds. Don't burn Glimmer here, that would be very silly. The Root Seeds are here to be burned. It's fine. But yeah, this Seraph, oh, I guess he does add units to the floor, so he has some level of impact. But he doesn't directly affect your floors, so he shouldn't have any noticeable impact that we can use to generate a general theory on what enemy AI is like. There's the Preserve Thorns, great work, buddy. Might even hold the Frozen Lance, but nah. This floor's getting a little scary. Okay. We're gonna win this, for sure. 100% we're gonna win this. Now that I see this combat in motion, like, no doubt in my mind, we win this. And yeah, that's a full commit Conduit run. Pretty easy too, like it didn't ever feel like it was in danger of losing. Now, partially that's going to be due to your boy Founding Seal, but this isn't a run that makes me go, wow, Conduit Tethys is so broken. This is a run that just makes me go, yeah, Siren of the Sea and Guard of the Unnamed are really good units. Like, these two are so strong that they can allow you to take something like Conduit, where the Conduit's only benefit is increasing the strength of these two units, and it's still bonkers strong. Like, absolutely nuts. Let's clear out the curse, boy. Trying to not have this shark take 10, but alas. We have it here, for sure. The other important thing, the other way that I could lose this run, so to be fair, this run was still losable at this point. If I had just power removed and not been thoughtful about it, But I've learned that lesson enough times of you don't build a deck of 18 cards against Diligent Seraph because you just run out. You gotta be super, super confident if you're going to build a thin deck like that against Diligent Seraph. Which, this run, it just needs to play spells, so building a deck of not many cards and then running out of spells to play would have been a silly way to go out here. Would have been a very silly way to lose it. So, you learn, right? You lose 1 or 2 runs that way and then you go, okay, I will not make this mistake again. Understandable, I've learned my lesson. And there you have it. Great run. Like, very, very thankful for that run. Very cool. Thank you, Monster Train. It was it's very late. It is now 5 a.m. But I don't feel that bad. I can feel it now. Like, at the start of the episode, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I can handle this. And now I'm feeling the fatigue. I'm definitely feeling the, okay, idiot, you should have gone to bed 30 minutes ago at least. But, yeah. We made it. Thank you for joining me on this great adventure. It was a lot of fun. Really, legitimately, really cool run. Very interesting to see Conduit Tethys in action. I think that Conduit Tethys in the early game is not as bad as I once believed. However, we would have taken... I want to make sure this is very clear as well. I undersold this to an extreme degree. We would have taken a lot of damage in the first combat if I did not have Root Seeds as my starting card. Like, a lot of damage. Because we would have done roughly half the damage we did to that boss, I'm pretty sure. I think we were doing 24 and Conduit Tethys' baseline is 10. So Root Seeds did a lot of heavy lifting in that first room. And I did just kind of overlook that. I didn't bother to mention it, didn't feel like it mattered. But it mattered a lot. So maybe have a better spell than Energy Siphon for your starting spell before you slam yourself into Conduit Tethys. But I think that every character path is viable on Covenant 25, except for Reform Rector. I don't think there's a start where I would ever pick Reform Rector. But, like, you can make Brawler Prince work, you can make Conduit Tethys work, you can make Architect Penumbra work. Alright, now I'm done. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.